Dulay.
Speaking of repatriation, the Filipinos on the Diamond Princess cruise ship are asking to be repatriated. I understand this has been approved already. When can we start bringing them home?
Yes, this morning, si Secretary Locsin already ordered our embassy in Tokyo to repatriate all of our Filipino crewmen as well as passengers in the Diamond Princess cruise. So I'm happy to report that this will happen already based on the instructions of Secretary Locsin. We'll expect them by next week. They should be back in the Philippines by next week.
Early next week, Monday?
We hope early next week. We hope early
Monday?
next week. The final details and date, of course, we always say that, in a repatriation, there's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes, Ang nakikita natin Pilipino, yung eroplano lumalanding, sa charter flight, for example. Pero marami pong trabaho sa likod niyan, and a lot of this involves us having to work with our foreign counterparts. So in this case, we will have to work with the Japanese ministry to be able to get the clearances, the permits, the green light from their health ministry on the Filipinos who will join the flight.
So mga 400 yun eh. Are we also bringing home yung mga naka-quarantine? Hindi muna.
Well, yung naka-quarantine, obviously, we cannot take them out from quarantine. And I'm sure, mas mabuti na yung kalagayan nila being treated in the quarantine sites already, the facilities. In Japan.
In Japan.
Okay na yun.
So,
pero yung 400, diretso sila sa quarantine when they arrive here.
That is the protocol that the task forces imposed, that required when you come back that you should be put under the 14-day quarantine again.
So they will be put on flights of Pan Pacific and Philippine Airlines?
That is the information we got as of today, as of now.
And they will be flown direct to New Clark City or to Naiya?
No, they will be flown to Clark, I think. And, the details are still being fleshed out by the task force. But what is sure is that the flight is a go. It will happen definitely next week. We will be bringing home 400 thereabouts. We may be bringing home more of them after. So if we're able to complete the first batch, there may be a second batch for the remaining crew of the Diamond Princess.